Good evening, everybody. Courtesy of a early leak by Crunchyroll, I thought I'd give you guys my thoughts on the first episode of the much anticipated Jujutsu Kaisen episode 1. Now, guys, for forgive me if this review seems butchered. I actually did watch the entirety of the episode, but all but Yuji's name is hard for me to pronounce. So basically, guys, Jujutsu Kaisen episode 1 really actually kind of reminds me sort of a modern day Yu Yu Hakusho, but but this feels like it. But this feels but you but but Jujutsu Kaisen feels like Yu Yu Hakusho on steroids. So Yuji wakes up in episode 1 basically in this chamber all tied up surrounded by candles, and this teacher from Jujitsu high school whose name I'm not even gonna pronounce, and Yuji's like, what where are my friends? And then the teacher's like, Yuji, there's no need to worry about them anymore because you're destined to die. And then we find out that Yuji and his friends, Saki and somebody else whose name I'm not even gonna try and pronounce until I hear another reviewer say it, or the English dub comes. But Yuji, Saki, and Igor or Lee I'm gonna say, basically trying to conjure up spirits, conjure up spirits at their local high school in Japan because their high school is known for having what's referred to in Jujutsu Kaisen as curses, where a lot of people, including one janitor, whose name I'm not even gonna try and say, disappeared 35 years ago, and even the school's frisbee field, or as it's referred to in kaisen, rugby field, has been closed because a lot of these mysterious disappearances and supposed deaths have happened here. So after Yuji gets his friend in trouble again, kind of like Yusuke would with Keiko, and his fitness club coach basically challenges him to a match where you have to throw a ball, and UG Beach coach Take, I hope I'm saying at least one other name right, UG finally decides to go visit his sick grandpa in the hospital, who is basically a stubborn old man that basically right before Yuji's grandpa died with him in the room, he Grandpa tried to tell Yuji something about his parents, but Yuji, and I quote, isn't interested. And so the last thing that his grandpa says is Yuji is trying to help people. Don't end up like I did, a pathetic old man. And then Yuji is actually being chased by this guy, Fishigo, who who's after this who's after this cursed human finger, that actually produces a curse or a demon that actually ends up eating Saki and Yuji's other friend. But for some reason, even though Fishigo and only certain people who are familiar with these cursed relics should be able to see the monsters that they create, somehow Yuji can see them, and in order to save his two friends, Yuji does what Fishigo tells him is absolutely forbidden. He eats the cursed relic of the human finger, and that gives him the powers of a cursed demon as well. Which he is able to save his friends, but Fishigo is about ready to perform an exorcism on him, even though somehow Yuji is still somewhat able to have control the cursed monster now trapped within his body. And that's how the episode ends, guys. Again, I know this review has kind of been butchery, but in terms of what I think of of Kaisen episode 1, I actually do think it's pretty good once it actually gets to the cursed part and the monster part. Starting out, it just kind of reminds me of kind of a boring school anime, but again, it does truly give me that Yu Hakusho vibe. So yes, everybody, I think Jujutsu Kaisen will live up to the hype indeed, and this gives me even more of a reason to anticipate the English dub.